here we go again with Marcus, Jimmy, and Dr. T prescribing you another subscription to Thurston 10.
What do you mean again? I mean, isn't this the first time?
No.
No, it's not.
Sixth time, man.
Not the very first time. We back.
We are back, though. You know, first time was going perfectly, and then something happened.
You know. So, anyways, fuck anybody who ever interrupts the best show on earth.
Thurston 10.
Thurston 10.
They don't want none.
No, they don't. So, boys.
Would you consider that the worst prank call you've ever heard?
Pretty bad. If you prank call somebody, alright, you're supposed to say some shit. Don't just, call somebody and kind of say some shit and breathe heavy like you just had a wank and, you don't know what to do.
Right,
Come on, man.
That was awkward.
Come on.
I feel bad for those people.
If that was you, I suggest, step your game up and try again.
Step your game up and grow some testicles, really.
That's right.
That honestly made my penis hurt.
Damn.
That's how bad it was.
Thanks, asshole.
We don't want that.
I got a sore penis. Alright, so...
So anyways, how excited are you about football now that you can watch games that don't matter?
How excited am I?
It's preseason.
Not very.
Right. I'm just so excited about real football. Preseason is it's whatever. It's football. And it's a little better than not having football.
I think we should start with a real topic before we go into preseason. Let's start with RG3.
That's preseason, dog.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, though, it's a real topic.
Yeah.
It's just not generic football.
So he wants to play. Shanahan says no.
Where'd you come out on it? Trenton.
I think...
Dr. T.
I feel like he should play maybe... because starting quarterbacks only play for, the first drive or something like that.
Right.
Let him play, maybe a third or fourth game to get him back in the motion again. But I feel like Shannon's afraid to put him in there. He's afraid that he might get hurt again. He's really scared about it. That's what I think about the whole thing,
But how do you get into game speed, though? He has to play the Packers week 2. I don't know who they play week 1. I couldn't tell you. But he has the Packers week 2. That's a tough game. How do you get into game speed if you don't play in the preseason?
But, how real game is the preseason?
I think it's pretty real speed, though. Because if I'm a defensive lineman and I've been hitting the same guy day in and day out, and I get the first chance in preseason, I'm going to put my D on the quarterback if I get a chance.
Yeah, but you still risk, RG3, a guy who's, I don't know if you can really call him injury prone. He had a year, but he got hurt. And do you really want him to get hurt in shit that doesn't mean anything? So no. I can understand. Maybe Game 4 playing for a little bit. Because Game 4 is the closest to,
here's my question
real
for you.
Football. Definitely.
If he can't play one series in the preseason, how's he supposed to make it through 16 games in the regular season?
It's not that he can't make it through one series in the preseason. It's that, what if he does? That goes for every player.
It does, though.
It goes for every player, and it's so...
So why doesn't every player get benched for the whole preseason?
Because not every player is RG3. Not every player is the most popular jersey-selling player.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't get benched for the whole preseason. Andrew Luck doesn't get benched. Peyton Manning doesn't get benched.
Because they haven't shown injury-prone. RG3 has. RG3 is coming off an ACL injury. So you're telling me if Andrew Luck, Aaron Rodgers, if they came off an ACL, that they wouldn't take some special care with handling them? They're like, oh, nope, throw them in there. You can play 4 quarters. We don't give a fuck.
Hold on, that's just like Adrian Pearson. He got fucked up double time. Worse than that, he came back and had 1 MVP.
Right. We don't know what RG3 is going to do. RG3 can come back and have 1 MVP. This is preseason.
Doubt it.
I don't want it. You don't want your star player playing in preseason after he's coming off a major injury. Would you want A-Rod playing right now if he came off an ACL?
If he said he was good to play? Yeah, probably.
No,
don't. Robert Griffin said he's good to play.
He said he's good to play.
So, yeah.
Every player is going to say he's good to play.
Yeah, and not every player is going to say it for preseason, though. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's the 15th week. We need to win to get into the playoffs. He said, I'm good to play week 3 in the preseason. He didn't say this week. He said week 3. He has a timetable.
He didn't say week 3. They asked him about week 3.
I believe he said week 3. I believe.
He'd play now if they threw him in.
Well, yeah, but every player would. Like, nobody's ever going to be like, I'm hurt.
Every player won't do it, and then you just said every player would. That's the problem, is players are always going to tell you they want to play. They want to play. They're not going to be professional if they don't really want to play this game. He wants to play. It's the coach's job to say, you know what? Maybe you shouldn't play right now. This is why people are mad at Shanahan, because you know what? In the end of last season, it's his job to say, maybe you shouldn't play. Maybe we should take you out, and he didn't do that.
Yeah, definitely. He doesn't want to make the same mistake
honestly,
twice.
It's Shanahan's job to be a bit overcautious.
Yeah.
With RG3. So no, don't play him. If anything, maybe play him a little bit in the 4th game. Get him ready to go. Don't play him now. He doesn't need to play now.
Shanahan said he's not playing at all, though.
Okay, but that doesn't mean he won't. We'll see in a few weeks.
So how can he not be ready on August 25th or whatever it is, but he will be ready on September 2nd?
Because there's time between August.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. So from January 9th to August 25th wasn't enough, but from January 9th to September 2nd, that's enough time.
It's not about the rest so much as it is the chance. If he gets hurt now, it was for nothing.
Yeah,
that's the difference between preseason and regular season.
If he gets hurt now,
it wasn't
he probably would have been hurt in week 1.
First, he doesn't get hurt now. He saves it till the regular season. Second, it gives who's backup?
Kirk Cousins.
It gives Kirk Cousins some chance with the first team.
But nobody wants to see Kirk Cousins play.
But what if RG3 gets hurt? Kirk Cousins got some chances against some real defenses, got some first team play.
Oh, you guys, your talking is actually making me think a lot.
We're supposed to. It's our job.
You know what? He probably should wait until the beginning of the season because he's got a target. And every defensive line player is going to go for his leg.
They want to hurt this dude.
They want to destroy him.
Yeah.
So they're trying to, like you said, they're trying to build up their backup and make him something because Shannon's worried.
Yeah,
Shannon knows what's.
It's not that RG3 is gonna get hurt in the first game, but I'm saying, hey, why not take the chance and let Kirk Cousins? He didn't do bad when he filled in for RG3. Why not let him play against some real defenses right now while he has a chance when it doesn't mean anything? RG3 is still taking his steps. He's still working his knee out. He's doing what he can feel comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
And put him in that first game.
You know what his problem is? Should take more steroids.
Probably.
You know, if he took steroids right now,
the key.
He'd be ready to go.
He'd been ready to go 2 weeks after the surgery with steroids.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I was a professional athlete and I got a major surgery, my ligament got torn or something, and some doctor offered me steroids, and they're like, "This will make you heal faster," I'm taking them.
Yeah.
Just give me that masking agent that... Because, in the whole biogenesis thing, they were like, if you didn't get tested the day that you took them, they could never know. I'm like, just give me that masking agent.
That means...
And
a lot of dudes...
I'll take my chances.
A lot of dudes are unlucky.
A lot of dudes are on steroids is what it means. I mean...
Some of them are unlucky, but... Yeah, I don't know. I think you shouldn't do steroids, kids.
I mean, most of my friends do illegal drugs, and I don't judge them.
I don't think kids should listen to us anyways, but if you are, steroids are bad.
But marijuana's fine.
It's illegal. It's legal in Illinois, by the way.
What? Steroids?
Marijuana.
Steroids are illegal?
No, marijuana is legal in Illinois.
Packers are
Illinois?
Yeah.
It's Colorado and Washington, right?
No, they just made it legal in Illinois.
They just did it?
Bro, we should run for governor, and then we should make steroids legal in Wisconsin. Just so our teams can be so amazing. I do the Packers, the Brewers, the Bucks. Fucking Larry Sanders gets up to 350 pounds. He's just dunking on everybody from half court.
Oh man, that's what I want to see, man.
That's what I want out of my Milwaukee sports teams is more steroids.
Give us a year of championships.
At least you're trying, right?
Right.
If you do steroids, you're trying. And everybody loves a trier. That's what I'm saying.
It's better than a quitter.
That's right. See, words of wisdom from Dr. T.
Dr. T prescribing you to not be a quitter.
How much do you give a shit about the preseason anyways?
I guess if my team loses like 45-0, yeah, I would care.
No, man, the Colts lost. I think it
was 44-20.
Okay, we got 20.
EJ Manuel kind of went off.
See, but that's what everyone's like, oh, EJ Manuel, let's suck his D. Like, oh, that's cool.
Let's say that. Do you want to say that for the second half of the podcast? EJ Manuel? Do you want to talk about EJ Manuel?
No, we talking preseason football.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
First, I'm saying preseason doesn't mean shit. Okay, the Colts got busted on. We usually do, especially our defense.
But they won the Super Bowl.
When they won the Super Bowl, they were 0-4 in preseason.
Exactly.
Now, I realize they had Peyton, but still, preseason doesn't really mean anything. I mean, like, you get to watch people who are fighting for their job.
But you don't care about those people that are fighting for their jobs. Like,
yeah, but you get to see, remember how good of a preseason Russell Wilson had?
Okay.
And then he won the starting job, and now everyone's on his D, and you picked him to go to the Super Bowl. So, if you're watching the right dude, it's not just dudes fighting for, it's dudes that are fighting for their job that might be something.
First off, Seattle's ranked number 1 in the ESPN Power Rankings right now. And on top of that, quarterbacks are on a different level. First off,
but they're
easy to watch.
You can't just be
they're easy to watch in preseason.
Who cares about fighting for the job, except for quarterbacks.
If a quarterback goes like 4 for 12 with the second string, nobody cares that it was the second string receivers. Everybody's like, oh, he went 4 for 12. Nobody cares if your 8th best receiver didn't cut the right way or something like that.
Right, but everyone's blowing EJ Manuel.
That's for sure. And everybody's
preseason.
Everybody's going to be a dick to Graham Harrell for going, like...
Well, that's because Graham Harrell can't make a handoff in regular season. So if EJ Manuel if he went through 100%, like, that'd be cool and everyone would hype him up. And then he could go in the regular season and go over 40 and be like, oh, man. Like, it really doesn't mean anything. Like, the silver lining is you get to watch guys that, like, fighting for a job. You might see the next breakout star. But in the end, like... and
at the same time, nobody really cares about your 6th-string middle linebacker either.
All I want to see
unless they go have, like, 8 tackles, 4 for loss, 3 sacks.
Like, for the Colts, all I really wanted to see was Bjorn Werner.
Yeah.
That's
everybody cares about the top pick, second pick. Trenton.
Didn't Romo play well?
T-Dog.
I think. I don't know.
I don't think he played the first game. I don't know.
I don't think Romo played.
In the second game,
I don't think he played.
Maybe he held a clipboard really nice.
Maybe. But, I feel like the preseason, like, you know what? Fuck the preseason. Give us, like, 2 more games in the NFL. The only benefit of the preseason is to see your second and possibly your third string players. Because if something happens in the season, you got to have them getting that real game mentality. Otherwise, fuck it. Give me 4 more regular season games.
Give me 100 more.
Dude, give me 52 weeks of the NFL.
Give me like a 162 game baseball schedule.
Oh, dude, that's what the world needs.
You'd have to have like a 12 string, like.
Dude, like we could play every now and then.
Man,
I'm like that 64 string running back.
Call me, dog. I'm there, homie. Let's do it.
I take like one snap, like DeMarcus Ware just breaks me in half.
You might be able to.
But then he signs my cast, and I call it a win.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Sorry, man. You weren't meant for this game. Come on, bro. 197 in running back. Punk bitch.
Man.
So
What?
Yeah. Huh? No, go on.
No, you.
No, sir.
No, you.
I insist.
No, you.
That you
sounds like a queer couple can make up their minds over here.
Wow. That was far. That was too far. Just because we actually talk in this show.
I'm sorry, but you guys hogged the whole thing.
Go!
Talking about Ebony and Ivory over here making out over here.
He's Ebony.
You're Ivory.
That's right. Something.
That's what I was going to say. Why do you think I got to...
He's like, okay.
I'm Dr. T, man. I'm going to prescribe you some beer in a second.
Jimmy, AIDS medication?
He's Dr. T, and I got to pee. It's your RP time.
Now I see.
Ooh!
Dr. Seuss over here.
Oh, shit.
Thing 1 and thing 2.
The Redfish, Bluefish.
What's your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
What's my favorite? I don't know, man. I can't even.
Green Eggs and Ham.
That's a good one. I like the Cat in the Hat.
That was good because...
I'm a Cat in the Hat
What's
fan.
wrong with the Redfish, Bluefish?
Redfish, Bluefish.
1 fish, 2 fish.
Right.
I think it's just Redfish, Bluefish.
No, it's Redfish, Bluefish, 1 fish, 2 fish.
No, what's the name of it? What's the name of it?
That's my favorite.
Redfish, Bluefish, 1 fish.
Whatever. That's my favorite
Something
one,
like that.
Honestly, Dr. Seuss like best rapper. I think probably
I'll give you $1 if you can give me his real name.
Theodore Geisel.
Damn it!
I'm gonna get $1. We gonna take a piss. Yard piss. Thurston 10. We will be back.
What you want, what you need, what you having, what will it be? All we need is Hennessy, then a Sprite squeezing in the twistle limit. This one is the business.
Here we go, people. We got T Black, Jimmy Pop, and Dr. T in the house.
Woo! Jimmy Pop.
Did he just make a Bloodhound Gang reference?
I certainly did.
Bloodhound Gang.
There you go.
Drink for the reference.
Okay, wait. Hold up. Drink for the Bloodhound Gang. All right, we back. Thurston time.
Hold on, baby, we ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Boop, boop, boop. There you go. Some BHG.
That Bloodhound Gang. That Bam Margera shit, really. That's like really how a lot of people know him, though.
Yeah.
True story.
The homie Bam.
They like did that golf cart skit on Jackass 2, and now they're famous because they have a great song. Here's 7. The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. Okay, anyway.
It is. Anyway,
Let's get to the show.
you know, sports and whatever shit. They're
Sports
still
and
playing
shit.
baseball out here.
You know, people in Milwaukee probably don't realize it because, you know, Brewers.
You know, we go to the games, and then we just get so drunk we forget about them.
Ryan Braun buys you a beer at the game. If
All
you
I
don't know.
remember-
does.
All I remember is that, like, I was at a parking lot and got really drunk. I
Dude.
guess there was a baseball game or whatever.
Sounds like
Right,
a
like
typical
that's
game.
the way it has to happen, though.
For
Because
real.
like you don't want to remember the game,
Because
so
there's a couple division races that are still heated up. One of them is the NL Central, right?
the NL Central. Do you want to start with the NL
And
Central?
it has nothing to do with the Brewers. Per usual.
Well, I mean, a lot of teams have a lot of wins against the Brewers, so we helped in that regard. But, yeah, Pirates are leading by 3 games, 4.5 over Cincinnati. Does anybody want to change their pick? Does anybody want to make a bold prediction? Basically, Trent, are you staying with the Pirates?
Oh, I'm staying with the Pirates. They're up, what, like 3 games, I
They're
believe it
up
is?
3 and San Luis.
Yeah. I feel like they're going to go a little bit. I feel
Pirates
like
have
they're
also
skid,
lost
but they're
3 in a
gonna-
row.
No,
That's not as of Monday, August 12th.
well,
That's right. I'm still going St. Louis for now. I'm holding on my pick. And I'm still going St. Louis doing the Central.
I'm going St. Louis just because I would much rather do a quadruple shot or a 4 horsemen than have the Cardinals win the Central. So, on that regard, I'm taking the Cardinals.
Right. So it's like a I lose because the Cardinals win.
Right? Like, you win. It's a win-win for us.
Right, but I win because I said the Cardinals will win. So our other division. we
Wait,
got,
Trent, how much you hate the Cardinals? They beat the Rangers in the World Series.
They beat the Brewers all the time.
They beat us like a fucking drum.
I hate
Like,
them.
we should
They
owe them
love
money
the
at this
Brewers.
point.
Like how many can we play them? 162.
They beat us in
They
the
did
World
go
Series.
161-1.
Can we put a petition in there?
They beat the Brewers and the Rangers in the World Series.
Man,
Oh
they didn't
my
beat
God.
us.
I
They
hate
did beat
the
us in the World
Cardinals
Series.
more. I hate them more than the Yankees.
I would agree
think
with
I'm
that.
on par with that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I still hate the Yankees. Let's not get this
Yeah,
wrong.
well,
Like,
yeah, I
don't-
hate them with the passion.
I strongly dislike the Yankees, but like when it comes to the Cardinals, I'm like, this is why Al Qaeda was invented.
This is why I'm picking them because I'm like they always do some dumbass shit.
At this point, like we should just show up to the ballpark and give the Cardinals our lunch money.
You don't even gotta beat us up. Just take it.
Just take.
Here's 3 games. You swept us.
Right, like
Nah.
here you go.
We don't want to go through this again.
Right, like
It's just emotional trauma.
it really is at this point.
All right, so we got the AL West, Trenton's home division, Texas Rangers on top of the A's by a game. He's still going Rangers. We really.
Yeah, like
I'm still gonna go Rangers, but it's gonna be tough. I think it's just gonna come down to the end of the season, pretty much. Who's gonna win more divisional games? Because they both have pretty much divisional games at the end of the season. So, it's up to that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay with the Athletics.
I'm sticking to the A's. I'm just looking at the Astros have only won 19 games. Like, they make the Brewers look like a good team.
They've won 37 games.
Oh, that's their home record.
I was like, what?
Okay.
That would be shot clock. We did it. We did it.
We got Marcus.
Oh my gosh.
Shot clock.
It's go time.
The shot clock.
I'm the shot clock.
First, we got a first timer here. We got a first timer.
I'm not too proud to admit it.
Bro, how does Citron vodka taste? Does it taste like defeat?
I was trying for that.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you guys something to talk about.
The world's ending when Marcus has just been shot clocked.
Is this the apocalypse?
Probably.
Are you guys zombies? I'm not a zombie. You guys must be.
There must be zombies. No, there's zombies outside.
That's right.
But we're in here.
More like Thurston dead.
Whoa. Look at that. Wow. So, yeah, I'm sticking A's.
You on A's? Okay, and then there's another big one in the AL East. We all have different teams in the AL East, I believe. And those are like the three that are in it.
Trenton with the Orioles, 5 games back.
Yeah.
Me with the Rays, 3 games back. Jimmy
with the Jacoby Ellsburys.
And he's up. He's up right now. I'm still picking the Rays. The Rays, I think they're streaky and they've got some good players. I'm sticking with the Rays. Trenton, you changing it up? If you change it now, you're the Orioles winning it all. So you have some major changes.
To be fair, at one point he had the Rays winning it all. And then he realized he didn't have the Rays in the playoffs.
That happened. That was real. So what do you think?
That's
what do you think?
Still
Fuck
Orioles? The past podcast for fucking me over. I mean, I'm thinking about it, and I don't want to be that guy to betray a city, but fuck them, because I'm not from there.
Ooh,
so...
He's like, John Hopkins ain't got shit.
I'm Red Sox.
Ray Lewis gonna stab you.
I think the Sox are the easy pick. The Sox, yeah. I'm sticking with the Braves. So Trent, now that you don't have the Orioles, who's your new pick to win the AL?
Oh God.
Yeah.
He was not ready for this one.
Right. You have the Orioles. I think you took the Tigers and the Rangers. So
everybody took the Tigers. So.
That's a tough decision.
So Sox, Tigers, Rangers.
Because Rangers and Oakland's up in the air right now, so that's not a guarantee. It's Tigers will take it. Red Sox will take it. I'm gonna go with Boston to take that.
We both had the Tigers winning.
We did.
I believe we both had them winning it all too. I believe we did.
Yeah, it was Detroit. So you also had the Orioles winning the World Series.
Bro, I just thought of this.
So he's got to repick on the World Series champ.
Yeah, who do you have winning the World Series?
Do you know who I had for the NL?
For the NL,
I think you had Atlanta. We have it all written down, of course, because we're stupid organized.
We actually do some shit here. You had Baltimore, okay.
He had Atlanta. It's circled right there.
Atlanta, okay.
Atlanta, Pittsburgh, and the Rockies. So let's go down. Let's see. The Rockies. Wait, what? You had the Rockies?
This was like
because sometimes you feel it.
This is a long time ago.
This is like 2 weeks ago.
Can I rechange that? Or is that too late?
I mean, like, is anybody going to pick up the Dodgers at this point?
We both had Arizona.
Nobody had the Dodgers?
No one had the Dodgers.
I was like, I don't want to pick the favorite.
Okay, I'm going to change my pick to the Dodgers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Dodgers, too.
You know what? YOLO. Arizona Diamondbacks.
Okay, I'm gonna do another. Okay, I'll shot clock again.
YOLO.
You take a shot clock every time you change your pick.
Damn, I got like a.
So you have a few. I have another one to do. I got to do another one for the Dodgers. Just when Arizona doesn't win, like you're gonna be like, damn. one shot would have been worth it.
I should take.
Wait, what do you have to do like when your team gets eliminated?
We'll figure that out.
We'll get
Let's
into
make a
it.
Vine page.
There's not that much.
And then
forethought.
like the Vine would just be like you chugging a beer. And if you don't make it in 6 seconds,
Take
you
some
a
gulps,
punk
dude.
bitch.
You got some gulps to do. Boom, boom, boom.
Keep
boom,
going.
Boom, boom.
Just keep
Yeah,
going.
you might just kill that. So. Don't kill
Yeah,
it,
there
though.
we
I
go.
gotta
Oh,
take
dude, that's like 18 shots.
That's
right there.
vodka, homie.
Oh, he almost just threw
Hold
up on
it
the
down.
laptop.
No, he's not. Hold it down. Just silence that. Can we silence it?
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Anyways,
Trent is about to man up.
can you pass that? Can you pass the flask to me? You still have that ability? He got it. He a man. He good. So he's going Dodgers.
The Trent just spittled a little bit.
You're going Dodgers? He's going Dodgers. Okay. I think no one's going to pick the Nats over the Braves. They're 14.
No, dude, the Braves is... We all picked Atlanta. Trent should not have drank that much.
Anyway, so...
He's paying for it at this point.
Yeah.
Don't open your mouth, Trent.
So...
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to change a pick?
I don't want
Trent
to change any
is
of my...
running.
I don't want to change any of my picks. I don't think. Other than the ones that we got. Yeah,
Yeah, I think I'm good.
So, yeah, those picks are good. My picks are great. I may make a mistake every once in a while, but I think overall my picks are great. I don't pick the Colts.
I like my picks, you know.
Because I'm not a twat.
So, no, you're not a prophet like me, but...
Right, yeah, Profit.
Okay, so, how do you feel about... Because, I thought about this.
What up?
The Ravens not playing their first Thursday night game in Baltimore.
We switching sports out here.
I just thought about it, though, because, when we were talking about the Orioles, because I believe the Orioles were like, no, we're playing that night.
Right, yeah, I think who are they playing the first?
Denver. They're playing in Denver.
They're playing. That's right. They're playing Peyton.
They're playing the Peytons.
In the home of the Peyton.
How do you feel about that?
I love it because I like Peyton Manning and I want him to win. But no, they're the first Super Bowl champion in I don't know how many years, but it's been like a decent chunk of years since a Super Bowl champ has played their opener away from home.
I guess my question though is how do you feel about it from the Orioles standpoint where they're like, no, we're not gonna budge. No, we have a game scheduled. We want our fans to go to this game. We could move it to the day, but we're not going to. Because I guess
fuck it, dude. The Orioles. Okay, the Orioles are never really ever this close.
But they said that before the season started.
Hell.
It was right after the Super Bowl when they said that.
Fuck it, stand. Just chill. Orioles,
I guess the MLB will always play second fiddle to the NFL. And do the Orioles need to learn their place?
No.
More money would have been made for the city of Baltimore. I mean...
I think people are going to go to the Orioles. Why not? Let the Orioles have it, dude. Let the Orioles have it.
Let the Orioles have it?
It doesn't happen very often where the Orioles have it.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like... I guess, the Packers and the Brewers aren't in the same town.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, the Packers, won the Super Bowl. And... Because, now, you said they said it before the season, but, now they're in the thick of it. If the Brewers were in the thick of it, would you want them to change their date?
Probably not this far, but if it was in, February, the week after the Super Bowl, because, the week after the Super Bowl, you get that date.
We're not in February, so, we're looking at it from a now standpoint, and I'm like, Orioles hold your ground.
Well, yeah, at this point, yeah, you already made your decision. I'm saying back in February... People thought the Blue Jays were going to be good, the Yankees, Red Sox, Rays. People were like, the Orioles will probably be fourth place if they're lucky. Now they're in the thick of a pennant race. I don't know how many people saw that coming. Nobody saw Chris Davis coming. So, in retrospect, I think they probably should have.
Yeah, the retrospect is 2020, but right now...
Right now, yeah, you can't do it at this point. You can't move the game.
I don't really care.
The NFL
I don't think the Ravens would beat the Broncos no matter where it's played.
Yeah.
They play the game in the moon, and I don't care.
Oh, well, we're going to learn a lot about both teams because the Ravens were pretty confident that they had linebackers for replays. Not just Ray Lewis, but Ellerby too.
Right, Ellerby.
So
can you want to go back and make that World Series pick?
A World Series pick? Oh,
yeah,
God.
you had to redo it. You had the Orioles.
Yep.
So
Changed Dodgers to Dodgers, and I changed Boston. So who else was the other one? That is that it?
You had
Who's else?
who won the NL for Trenton?
He had Atlanta.
Atlanta.
It's circled, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
He was picking Atlanta to win the World Series.
Yeah.
That's not a bad pick.
That's
as
not
long as
bad.
BJ Epps can get you anything.
That's good shit right there.
Not a bad one at all.
No.
You took enough shot clocks.
I didn't
I
shot
think
clock
he's
at
good.
all.
Congratulations.
Did it? I'm Marcused.
Hey, for a little bit, it'll happen.
Oh, it's going to happen at some point.
What also happens is the end. It's the end of the show with Marcus, Jimmy, Dr. T. We are Thurston 10 in the house. We out the house. Good night.
I don't make this drink by the gallon. I make it by the cup, then I'm styling. Got KMK, Slaughterhouse, and Brother Allen. I'm KCTs, we all over the